REMAR is a non-governmental organization of Christian character that in recent years in Spain has only taken care of without collection but of 100,000 drugs addicts arrived directly from the streets, hospitals or prisons, and has served also like an alternative to the jail of gratuitous way for the Spanish government for hundreds of young people who have fulfilled their sentences in regime of freedom and formation outside drugs and earth of delinquency. The lack of aid I take to us to form our own companies which do finance to us. These companies not only train and prepare the young people so that they experience responsibility and professional formation, but all the benefits continuously destined to the financing the NGO investing in the aid and development of poorest of the earth. The companies have allowed to maintain economically not only in the social aid in Spain, but we have been able to reach until the moment more than 68 countries in the 5 continents. This aid is the form of money or in containers is one of the aims of this organization, who not only looks for the reintegration of the marginalized one, but she provides a new form to him of life with which to help others working in favor of justice, those men and women who formerly were a heavy ballast for the society. Today alleviate the suffering of many, giving the testimony of faith and words in a word testimony of the true love of Jesus Christ. REMAR sends every year but of 100 of containers of humanitarian aid to different countries of Africa, Center and the South of America and the Philippines, running with dispenses of the load and the content. REMAR maintains in the depressed zones but of the cities of many hungry countries to which children and mothers with thousands of dollars receive food daily. REMAR maintains dining rooms in jails of several African countries, where the prisoners die as a result of the bad feeding and million food plays have been hand distributed years in the last. REMAR maintains more than 13 gratuitous schools in Africa, Center and the South America, giving primary and secondary education to thousands of children of low resources, removed from the marginalization that never will have the opportunity to stay. REMAR has open homes where it takes care of, feeds and dresses, and it educates thousands of children orphaned or given to the authorities by bad treatments and diverse problems. REMAR has open hospitals of first aid and clinics in this channel that voluntary doctors use to take sanitary aid to towns and prisons, taking care of thousands of people who do not have access to the more elementary medical attention. REMAR is creating masterful factories of professional formation and contracted to train the young people and give hope then of a life better. REMAR is creating masterful factories of professional formation and contracting to train the young people and to give hope then of a life better. The love by Israel and our intellectual and historical and spiritual youth has taken open a house to us of oration in Jerusalem, in which we give door leading to the pilgrims and intercessors, and surely we will have opened a center to welcome in people who need social liberation of drugs and other aid to bat the underprivileged ones. The development of mass media in recent years, with radio and television first in Spain and now by satellite to all Europe, South America and Africa of the West, is on the awareness to also needed the adult we are responsible and which we want under a spirit in common hand. The vision of this ministry is based on the message of Jesus written in Matthew 25, to give to eat to the hungry one, to dress to the naked one, to visit the prisoner, in short, to take the gospel that transforms the world. This social work is one of our priorities because the love and daily life faith they share with the needed ones make the message real of Jesus and only allow that our lives are not like the metal that resonates, but the world can see by the good works that the unconditional love by Jesus, by the human beings, and is in the middle our Son does it then can bring for justice and praise to God in front of all the nations. Lord Jesus, to whom we love and we serve, has helped us to carry out this great task. But as much as we have counted with the aid of thousands of people of God's heart, that have collaborated of one or what the other way. To make a right distribution but of the world of this planet is not only a work of the governments, but of all and comprised of God in His kingdom of justice and peace. A simple sand grain, but by it of us can mean the life or death for many. This is a work of equipment and we need it to do. They need it to do. For lives from this plane to look for on the extended justice and love kingdom, and you will live in the dimension of the miracles and the wonders and God that it bless you.